Bliss is the sense of being whole. The self cannot experience it because its very nature is fragmentary. Its very nature is being a drop. A drop cannot feel what it is to be beyond itself. Only when it's melting with the ocean, it disappears into it, and then bliss is there, but there is no drop to experience it as a peak of being somebody, as a peak of the self. So, we want to be blissful, but we also want to be somebody. We want to dissolve, to connect to the oceanic state of being, but we also want to keep ourselves fragmentaries, cultivating our personal agenda, standing for it, being identified with it. And the paradox is that to survive on the physical and mental level, that personal interest has to be looked after. This is our responsibility to maintain this vehicle so something bigger than the vehicle, higher, can be realized. And we get so identified with this surface of reality. And so when we come to a silence retreat, or to any kind of spiritual journey, we come with conflict of interest. On one hand, it is your very longing to be blissful, to be whole. Nothing you can do about it. Before you are whole, you will long to be whole. You are already, but before you realize your longing to be whole will be present. And yet, there is also the instincts that the body produces and that the mind produces, and they are saying, look, I am separate from the other. I have a different age, a different talent, a different mind, a different name, a different face. Separation is happening. I want to worship it. When I see a chance to be somebody, to get attention, to be recognized as special, as unique, as glorifying the separation in some way, we are going for it. When the wave has a chance to be bigger and more impressive than the other wave, and therefore receiving hand claps from all the other waves, oh, what a performance. It is a sweet feeling of being a self. Ultimately, the separation leads to denying bliss, because self cannot experience bliss. What I call bliss. Some people are calling their feelings, high feelings, which are happening a lot, Some people are calling it bliss. So we have to understand that when I'm saying bliss, I don't mean euphoric sensations or feeling or something that has a cause. Because you fell in love with somebody, or because you succeeded in something, or it was a contradiction to sadness. When I'm talking about bliss, it is the vibration the very climate of the divine that is experienced when we go beyond the self. It has no cause, it has no reason. It is simply what we are.